Yo, what's up, guys? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the Fomo Factory. Welcome to crypto, where it's up and down, mostly down lately, but it's starting to get a little back up. So I would like to go over the markets today to show you what altcoins are breaking trend right here. Some very important indicators you should take a look at. And of course, we have the ambassador of Dogechain waiting. He can talk a bit about the project because it is, we all know Dogecoin, of course. And to be honest, we maybe kind of already missed that boat. But there is another boat going to Dogetown, and maybe it's a good one to catch. So we have to know a little bit more about the project, of course, and we're going to talk about building a crypto portfolio because we are in the middle of doing a big crypto portfolio giveaway. And what we are basically going to do for the people that have no idea yet, I'm building 4 crypto portfolios with coins called by famous YouTubers like Alex Becker, Crypto Banter, BitBoy, and you guys. And the portfolios all have around $2,000-$3,000 worth of tokens in it that these YouTubers call and claim to be the best coins. So we want to take it to the test. Are these YouTubers actually as good as they say? Or can we just win this? Is it all just fake? We have to find out. And at the moment that Bitcoin hits $100,000, whether it be this year, next year, the year after, doesn't matter. We look at the portfolio with the highest returns, and that portfolio is going to be given away to this community. So with that all being said, let me check if everything looks correct. I think so. Let me go over a couple of comments to start with. And someone says, hey, hi, hoi. We would like to know your opinion about my little pet named ALBT. That's, I think that's Alliance block, right? Thanks for the reply. And thanks for your work, green candles, to all from Hungary. All right. I hope a lot of green candles is coming your way to Hungary as well. I'm a little hungry today as well. But ALBT, I'm going to take a look at that in this live stream, definitely. I would like to go over the market real quick, by the way, because there are a couple of things we do need to take a look at to know that, we're going to talk about altcoins. But if you want to talk about altcoins, the market has to be a little healthy. And the big orange guy is, kind of leading when it comes to that, of course, right? So if we look at Bitcoin dollar, it's still in this downtrend since November, and it looked like it was breaking out. But if we take a real close look, like turned out to be a fake out so far. Can it push through? I don't know. We are not there yet. We got a perfect rejection right here. We got a perfect rejection right there. Now it looks like we are getting the same rejections, but these candles are at least green and not red. So we have to take a look. If we do get rejected, I wouldn't be surprised if we go somewhere down 20.5K and maybe even this bull market support band of 19,500. Yeah, I wouldn't be too mad about that because it's for me personally, not that I think like I already have enough Bitcoin. You never have enough, but if you still have gunpowder, yeah. I cannot tell you, of course, if the bottom is in or if the bottom is not in. Nobody knows that. But if I have to take a guess, I'm leaning more towards the fact that we might have seen the lowest, unless we might see a big recession. But everybody has its own opinion about that. Only later in hindsight, we will know who was right about it, of course. What's very positive, though, is that the S&P 500 was also in this downward trend. And that's really breaking out. So we want to see some confirmation, of course. It's now Friday. We want to see the week close above this level, but we already have a daily close. Well, we are in the middle of the daily close above it, right? So we want to know that it's not just a fake out and that this trend has changed because give it, whatever you make of it, the S&P is kind of still leading everything, right? And then Bitcoin leads the rest, but I think this is one of the most important charts to look at. If we do see a pullback, would be understandable because the DXY, for the people that have no idea, the dollar currency index, we want to see this thing go low, right? That's basically what we want. Now, it looks like it is sitting at some, like my trend lines are like not Picasso style or something like that, but it looks like it is finding support right here, and that goes all the way back to even 2002, we had a lot of resistance here. We had some resistance going on right here. And if we take a look at where we are right now, we have around this area a lot of resistance. And now we broke it. Could it be support? We have to find out. Total 3 for the altcoin degens, of course, which is very important. So this is the market excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's like, the total market, it broke. If my lines pop up, it's a mess right here. I don't know what happened. Anyway, the total market, it broke. The total 2, it broke. It's mainly because this was pretty much a Bitcoin run, not altcoins. Altcoins are underperforming still, although some altcoins pop, but overall altcoins are underperforming. And the total 3 kind of reflects that by showing that this hasn't broken out yet. Will this be an epic rejection while we go down again? Yeah, some might think that that would be a sad case. On the other hand, if you still want to load up on some altcoins, if it happens, it's a pretty good chance. I mean, yeah, it still can get a lot lower, but you rather want to buy here than here, of course. So I will be a little careful with, degening into altcoins right now, as the Bitcoin dominance is just going up. And that's what I said. It's kind of a Bitcoin run, right? Altcoins are just underperformed against Bitcoin. And it's facing some resistance, so we might see a pullback. But it could also mean that altcoins might not run, but that just Bitcoin itself is going down. So that, yeah, it's also possible. One last very interesting thing, though, is this beautiful chart over here. Don't mind the mess, but I've been preaching this for months now. Like, the blue lines are the Bitcoin halvings, right? And everybody's always very excited about the Bitcoin halving and Bitcoin going up after that. And it's definitely true. You see the blue line, and then we go up like parabolic here as well. We have the blue line, we have the halving, we go parabolic. But what stood out to me is that the red lines that I've drawn here is a year before the Bitcoin halving. And if you look at that, always a year before the Bitcoin halving, we always have a big run up as well. Here we went from $170 to almost $800. And here we went from $4,000 to $10,000, right? So here Bitcoin did a 4x before the halving, and here it did 2x before the halving, slightly more than a 2x. We are now pretty close to a year before the halving. That's scheduled at around March, give or take. So I don't know. Is this already maybe, and it's an average, right? Maybe we already have that epic run up right now, or maybe we will retest in a couple of weeks and then have the run up. Maybe it will come a little later. Maybe these averages are complete BS right now. But so far, that's kind of what stood out to me. So that's pretty interesting. Let me take a look at a couple of comments, and I want to go over some altcoins. And then we have a very special guest, which is super interesting because, like I said, if we miss the boat on a specific coin, then we can maybe catch another boat. But, we first have to know what the project is all about, of course, right? So with that all being said, can you do a review on 3S? And I will do that in a separate video, as I am currently doing my research on 3S. I already have it in my high risk portfolio watch list, but I don't know enough about it to go talk about that project here on camera. Seems a little hypocritical, as I don't know enough yet. CKB, well, that's pretty funny because if we are going to dive into this portfolio challenge that I talked about, and CKB is in the community challenge portfolio, and we are slowly dollar costing a little bit, right? But we are now up 25%. 2 months ago, we were down 30%, as my first DCA was at a very wrong point, basically. So that was my stupid mistake. But, this is for the long run, and temporary losses, we have to face that. You cannot time the bottom, of course. But CKB is in here. We bought at, I can show you full transparency, at, 0.0035 and 0.0022. And it's now 0.0037. So on both of the buys, we are up right now. I think Nervous Network is a pretty solid play. It wasn't my favorite project of this whole portfolio, but then again, you guys love it, and that's not for no reason. You all know about crypto, and I felt like you call, and it is one of the good performers of this portfolio right here. So the one that called it, chapeau to you. Thank you very much. can you look at Sandbox? Yeah, I can look at Sandbox and I can look at the price of Sandbox as well. Um, I have double feelings about Sandbox because it is kind of. I feel like Sand is. I think I had it in BitBoy's portfolio, not anymore, I guess. But Sand had that big hype, right? And although it's the leading metaverse project so far, basically, I think the hype will cool off eventually, and I don't know what's going to be left of Sandbox by then. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I totally underestimate the project. If we look at the price chart of Sand, I don't know, man. Let me take a look. Well, yeah, we can give or take draw it like this. It did break out. It did break out. So a lot of altcoins look like this, right? Where they went from basically November, December from their highest point, got rejected a couple of times from that trend line, and now broke out. And a lot of them are coming down as well. But it's only understandable that if you break out of something like this, you go down to retest and then go up or go back down in it if you have some bad luck. But so far, Sandbox, yeah, it's looking better than a lot of other projects. Would I buy right here? I don't know. If you buy something, I cannot tell you that though. I cannot tell you that. But it's showing strength and it's looking pretty good. Um, Someone says, do a crow prediction. I predict that it still exists in half a year at least. For the rest, yeah, you know what it is. There's a lot of FUD going on these exchange tokens, of course, and I think it's slightly that it's good that people are concerned and that they are skeptical after what happened with FTX. But I think that it was a little too much. Like people are calling for Binance to go down and KuCoin go down and every exchange going down. I don't see every exchange going down. Plus, we need exchanges. Come on, we cannot DeFi is not there yet. If I want to talk my father into crypto, he's not gonna mess around with DeFi. He wants to use a centralized exchange. It's just what it is. And I think crypto.com is an exchange that will survive, but that's just it's just my guess, right? It's not based on anything, right? By the way. Yeah, these prices were opportunities. Like this was a period with a lot of FUD, and if you are a little strong in these times, and you buy into the FUD, yeah, then you can make a lot of money because a lot of altcoins did 80, 100% already. It's kind of insane. So, I think it's still like in hindsight, in a year from now, you will say like this was a good opportunity where we are right now, in my opinion. Short term, is it a good opportunity? Well, yeah, it can always break out, of course. So I don't know that. But if I just look where it is right now, all this support and this resistance is that here and here, support, and now it's resistance. Yeah, usually you don't want to buy at that place, but it depends on how long you're in for it. And to make a prediction, yeah, I don't know, man. It depends on the market, to be honest. So yeah, someone, this is Dutch, but this guy says, what would you buy with $1,000 and rather a couple of coins? What I would buy? Yeah, that's a good question. With just $1,000, I made a video on building a portfolio with $1,000. How I would do it, at least. It depends totally on your risk reward ratio, right? I mean, yeah, you can call me crazy, but I made a Bitcoin price prediction for $400,000, and it's not because I'm Dutch and I smoke too much weed. It's just like the averages and the statistics so far. So if you want to be a little safe and you don't want to rush into anything, I would say throw a good amount of money in Bitcoin, right? But if you feel like, I want to DJ and I want to gamble and I can lose that $1,000, yeah, look at some gaming, maybe look at some AI in a pullback. Variate it a little bit. I would not do more than 5 coins myself, by the way, but that's me. With that being said, for now, oh yeah, one more thing, because this is scaring the shit out of me. Well, Maybe not, by the way, because if you look at these moving averages, we have the 50 weekly moving averages average and the 200 weekly moving average on Bitcoin. And if you look at this is a death cross coming right here, and we never had a death cross on this time frame. And if that happens, we don't know if there's going to be an effect, and if yes, what the effect is going to be. However, would like to mention that in 2015, we almost got the same thing right here. It was, approaching it, and instead it bounced off. And what did we got after? We got the 2017 bull run, so it dodged it pretty good. But keep that in mind. And if you have trading view pop up these moving averages right there, keep your eyes on it, because that might be something you want to look out for. Now, something else. I talked about in one of my last videos, I talked about my story about crypto and how I gave away thousands of Dogecoins every single day back in 2016, 17, something like that, when I had another platform. Later, Dogecoin blew up. In hindsight, we gave away hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, and I'm laughing, but inside I'm crying. On the other hand, it was a fun experience, and it shows that the impossible is possible in crypto. Now, we do have maybe missed the boat with Dogecoin, like I said, but there's also something else. And like I said, there's an ambassador of Dogechain who is joining the show to talk a little bit about what it is exactly. So I would like to already pop it up on my screen to show you real quick for the people that don't know. The ticker is DC. You can get it pretty much everywhere. KuCoin Gate, Huobi, Maxi. It's on a lot of exchanges, and it's been very strong. It's quite new, but it's kind of outperforming the market. Why is that? Because I don't really know much about it. Now, luckily, there is something who can tell us a little bit about it. So I would like to welcome you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hi.
What's up? How are you doing?
I'm great, thanks. Thanks. Really nice analysis for you.
Thank you.
And yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. You said giving away millions
It,
in Dogecoin.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah. If I knew that,
Mhm.
you never know
Yeah.
that. Of course, it's a hard
Yeah.
lesson learned. Of course, I made a lot of people happy, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's good.
So, who are
Yeah.
you? What do you do exactly?
Yeah. So for people who don't know me, I'm Dogechain Report. Yeah. On Twitter. That's my handle, and I'm an ambassador for Dogechain. And yeah, a lot of people don't really know what Dogechain is. It's actually a layer two blockchain solution for Dogecoin. So it's a blockchain built specifically for Dogecoin on a Polygon Edge framework. Yeah, that's the official website there.
Yeah,
And yeah, what Dogecoin is lacking is utility in Web3. You can only like use it as a means of exchange, like a peer-to-peer transactional between people or so on. But we enable it with smart contracts, and you can bridge your Dogecoin to Dogechain. Right here on the website, you have a section there, and you get Rep Doge, and that Rep Doge is one to one with Dogecoin, and you can use it to buy NFTs, to access DeFi. Um, we also will have some GameFi applications with games that you can play on Dogechain. And yeah, Dogechain is the background, the token of the chain itself.
awesome. Has ah, has it something
Hmm?
to really do with Dogecoin as well? Is it from the same founders, or is this basically community built?
Yeah, it's not exactly with the founders of Dogecoin. We have a separate yeah, team, let's say, of co-contributors. We like to call them. One of the core contributors for Dogechain is Rock Zacharias. He's one of the founders of the co-founders of QuickSwap. If you know one of the largest dexes on Polygon,
Polygon. Yeah.
and yeah, and he's also the CEO of Lunar Digital Assets, which is a marketing and incubation firm for crypto projects. And yeah, they're building on Polygon, on QuickSwap, and on Dogechain. So in fact, I think we have one of the former devs from Dogecoin that's building on a project here on Dogechain. I think on Dojira it's called.
Okay.
So yeah.
And what's on the plans? Like I know about Dogecoin, of course, and well, Dogechain already exists for a while. Look, a
Yeah.
lot of people they want to ape in Doge because they just rely on Elon Musk a lot. They think he's gonna lift it $10, and maybe it will,
Yeah.
maybe it won't. I don't know. But if you compare it, of course, Dogecoin is already quite high cap, and Dogechain is still very new. Is like, well, the one is
Yeah.
10 billion, the other is 20 million. So that's a big difference. So yeah,
Yeah.
and the potential, I feel like with Dogechain there's more, but there's also more utility. You say, do you think it could catch the
Yeah.
same hype as well? Because that's the thing that makes Dogecoin big.
Well, yeah, we're only like not even 6 months old, I believe. Yeah, and in the first 3 months of the launch, we had like 200 plus dApps building on the chain, 200 plus projects building, and over 300 million Doge deposited on the chain.
That's a lot.
And yeah, that's in the first 3 months. In the
Wow.
first 3 months of the launch. So yeah, really, really huge potential for Dogechain and Dogecoin, because yeah, it's relying on Dogecoin. We cannot coexist one with another. It's not a competitor. We're
It's a
bringing more
co-worker.
utility to Dogecoin. Yeah, yeah.
And when it comes to because you say it's a blockchain, right? Like, how is the
Yeah.
transaction speed and everything compared to
Mhm.
other blockchains?
Oh yeah, it's really fast because it's built on Polygon, like I said, and
Yeah,
fees
yeah.
are basically, yeah,
Yeah.
really, really cheap.
And did I
Yeah,
saw it correctly that you or maybe I saw it wrong, but I'm a noob with
Mhm,
this still. But do you use the DC token and the Doge token as the gas token
mhm,
to for the transaction fees?
mhm. It's just the Doge for now. I believe there are some roadmaps coming up ahead that will use also DC as gas. But for now, it's just Doge. It's Doge, but wrapped Doge, like Ethereum and wrapped ETH.
Yeah, exactly. Could this make Doge inflationary or deflationary someday, or is it that too much to ask?
Yeah, I think that's more up ahead on the roadmap. I can't say about that. I have no clue about this.
No, okay. No, 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 no.
That's too technical for me.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No,
Yeah,
I'm just asking all
yeah,
kind of things, and I'll see what
yeah.
answers I'll get, man.
But
And yeah,
yeah, yeah. But we also have. I see here a question. Any token burn programs for Dogechain? Well, actually, from the beginning, from August, since the chain has launched, we've been uh, airdropping. The team has been airdropping a certain amount of Dogechain to the loyal contributors on who bridge their Dogecoin to Dogechain,
oh, cool.
and yeah, and every month you could get some free DC tokens that you can later stake. I mean, you can stake them now, but later you can also get VEDC token that will go and you can vote in the upcoming DAO.
Is that still
Uh,
going on, these airdrops?
it's still going on. But I believe if you missed one, unfortunately, you forfeit everything. and
Ah, was from
uh,
for the
and
day ones, basically.
and it will be burned. The ones that are not, how do you say, mm, not received there. You didn't got them in the airdrop. They will be burned.
It's pretty interesting because,
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, it's like, I know, man, Dogecoin has such that hype, and it did what I never thought it was going
Hmm.
to do. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. Like, I may
Yeah.
have missed out. It feels like Dogechain is like exactly that, but then
Hmm.
with all the utilities, and it's kind of early, as you said, like it's
Hmm.
half a year old, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How big is the team, by the way?
Yeah. We have maybe some 50 members of the team, maybe more, I believe. Yeah. Basically, everyone from Lunar Digital Assets and other also team members that are really good in really knowledgeable in the crypto space. You can check Rock. He's one of the core contributors for our chain. But yeah, we don't have like a hierarchy. These people just come together and yeah, they want to bring something really good because Dogechain and Dogecoin is about community,
Yeah.
and that's why I believe Dogecoin has such a nice rally and so on, and no one expected Dogecoin to perform so good.
No, and therefore we don't know what Dogechain might do. But yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like a cool opportunity. And yeah, it's also
Hmm.
very. I see that if you go to the website to the D app, you just connect your MetaMask and it automatically imports the Dogechain network, of course. So you don't have to
Yeah.
do that manually. So I now have my
Hmm.
Dogechain network right here for the people interested.
Hmm.
And yeah, if you then connect your wallet right here, you can actually deposit your Dogecoins
Yeah.
right here. What's the benefit? You might have
Hmm.
said that, but I probably missed it. Why, if you hold Dogecoin, why would you hold it on the Dogechain
Hmm.
website? If you miss the airdrop, for example, what's the benefit?
Yeah, well, you can access, for example, DeFi applications like stake, lending and borrowing crypto assets,
Exactly.
just normal traditional DeFi, or buy NFTs. You can trade NFTs. We have NFTs marketplace. You can buy with Doge. So there's so
And
many, so many, so many great things.
and is the chain also
Mhm.
built because you said a
Mhm.
lot of people are building on it? Are these mostly also meme
Yeah.
projects that are built on it, or a lot of just also
Mhm.
utility projects?
Yeah, Dogechain, we have, I think the one that's bring the much needed utility, it's Doge Tools. It's an NFT project that also has a tip bot that in Telegram, they created like a tip bot that you can tip
Mhm.
other members in Telegram in DC tokens, in Rep Doge tokens, and now even Matic Polygon. So you can
Okay,
just tip
interesting.
people in Telegram.
It's
Yeah, they're
pretty
also
interesting.
building. Yeah, they're building some type of KYC that you can audit on contracts. You just enter the contract of the project that is building, for example, and they do a type of audit or KYC on it and evaluates how safe the project is and so on. Yeah,
Awesome.
we
Awesome.
we
So it's
have
also
yeah,
very interesting for developers to build on Dogechain
yeah,
instead of,
yeah,
Binance Smart Chain or yeah. And I see
yeah.
it right here in DeFi Llama that the total value, like there's
Mm-hmm,
$6 million in it right now. And of course, like here it came
mm-hmm,
down, like where everything came down and stabilized. But a lot of
mm-hmm,
projects here you can see for the people at DeFiLlama.com, you type
mm-hmm,
in Dogechain and you can see exactly which projects are built on it. And I think this is not even everything because this website does not list a lot, but
Yeah.
So here you have a good overview, but there are a lot of DEXs I see,
Mhm. Yeah.
especially. Yeah.
Yeah. I see Wojak Finance there. Yeah, really unique thing that the Wojak is doing. They're doing also a DEX.
Which one do you say?
Uh, Wojak Finance number 10. Yeah, I see them.
Ah. Yeah, and that's interesting because I said in
Mhm,
another video as well, if you are interested in a layer one or layer two, you can also look at the
mhm,
underlying projects, of course. And this is a way, like, I don't know if this project has also a native token or something, but this way you can
mhm.
also look
Yeah,
at
they.
that project and support the Dogechain ecosystem as a whole, of
Mhm.
course. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, I see someone ask if Elon Musk is
mhm.
aware of this project.
Yeah.
Little
That's a
soon,
really
maybe.
interesting. If you go to Twitter, go to Wojak's Twitter. Let me see. Wojak, it's Wojak Fi, I believe, on
I got
Twitter.
it.
If you scroll down, yeah, it's the second one more down. Yeah, you see that billboard? That billboard is in front of Elon Musk's uh, office in USA. so,
That's a
so,
good marker. So he is
so,
aware.
so, yeah, I think he saw this already.
Or he is blind. Got wrecked,
Yeah,
get unwrecked. Ah, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, I
yeah,
bet if
that's
he saw this, he can appreciate that.
yeah, and the whole thing with the unrect protocol that these guys are building, it's really really unique. So it's a I don't know how to say it, a form of unwrecking your wrecked trades. If you got wrecked on a trade, uh, users can vote for the trade that will get reimbursed. If you have
Wow.
the wrecked token, for example, yeah, you can get back your bad trades. So this
But
is
where's that money
something
coming
unique.
from if there's no liquidity, for
Mhm.
example, or something like that? How do they do that? Do you know that? Or
Yeah, I believe they're getting this from the Rect token, I think, because yeah, they have the Rect token and Wojak token. It's different
oh.
tokens.
That's quite awesome. That's quite
Yeah.
awesome. Nice. It's definitely worth to take a
hmm
good look at Dogechain, from what I understand.
Yeah. Really great teams that are building really how do you say smart people that are
Yeah.
building on our chain.
And if
Really
there's a
awesome
place
NFTs,
to,
for example. Yeah.
yeah, where can I find those? Because that's
Uh,
also quite interesting.
NFTs, you can check, for example, Oasis Marketplace. It's Oasis minus NFT.dog, or I believe there is Mantra.
Check. Next time we'll make sure you can share your screen as well, by the way.
Yeah,
I think I got it. I think this is the right one.
yeah. If you go to collections there on the left, you see, yeah, one of the biggest is Real Doge Punks. Yeah, this is yeah, one of the biggest volumes on Doge chain currently on trading volume. Yeah, really cool, really cool looking Doges,
Dark
pixelated
Punks.
Doge.
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah,
awesome, 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 awesome. So,
yeah.
but
Really
the
nice
NFT
community.
marketplace is there. Yeah, great, 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 great. If there,
Yeah.
I mean, every project, okay, yeah, someone asks something about the price prediction. I don't think that's possible
Mhm.
to say, if I can speak for you at least, because
Uh,
it's
yeah. Well,
it's
no,
it's a new
no one really
project,
knows, I
and
think.
no one really knows at least. But if you are hopeful, and I think what you should do if you want to know where the price might be going, check out the project, be a part of the community as well. I'm going to check it out. I will make some videos
Mm,
about it, about things that I'll find out, because if you understand the project, you know where it might be heading, and you know what road there might be ahead, and maybe then you can compare it with something. But you have to look at it like this: Dogecoin did amazing, but has basically zero utilities. Dogechain has, well, all kinds of utilities, and is like just new. So the potential is definitely there, if you ask me. But that's just speaking for myself. But yeah, and if there, like every project has its community on Telegram and Twitter, is there also really a main place where the biggest community is hanging out? Like, if you could tell me like one place I could go to, Telegram or Twitter or Discord, do you recommend any of these?
Yeah, we have a Telegram. It's Dogechain official. I think that's the biggest place you can find every info there.
People are pretty active in here. I always scroll and look at
Yeah,
the date just to see if there is a lot of talking going on.
yeah,
But
a lot of things.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Looks really interesting. I'm
Mm,
gonna join this and I'm gonna do some research
oh, great.
about this project because I think this is quite cool. Yeah. Is
Yeah.
there what last thing though? What makes you most excited about
Mhm,
Dogechain as you are deeper into the project? Of course, what makes
mhm.
you so excited about it?
I saw this project from the beginning, and I just fell in love with it because I love
Mhm.
Dogecoin. I was an early adopter of Dogecoin as well,
Congratulations.
and thanks. And it only makes sense if you love Dogecoin, you will love Dogechain, and I was
Yeah,
all in from the beginning on the project. I I see that yeah, the long term vision of our team is really good. Um, we have so many good projects building on the chain, and yeah, the chain itself can only be as good as the projects. You know, if you don't have good projects building, you don't have anything, right?
no,
And
exactly. That's what it
yeah,
is. Yeah.
mhm,
And
yeah,
what I think is a major benefit, if I can say it, like a lot of projects, they start from zero,
mhm,
and of course, Dogechain also starts from zero. But you can try to accomplish to take as much people from the Dogecoin community to your community, and all you need is a good project, and you're definitely working on that, from what
mhm,
I see. So I think there's a
yeah.
lot, there's a big audience to reach, and it's right in front of you, basically. So yeah, might be pretty interesting,
Mhm.
definitely.
Yeah, that's what we expect the Dogecoin community to come to us because yeah, we are two communities, and if we combine the two, it will be massive, you know.
Are there specific plans to try to reach the Dogecoin community?
Um, well, only by bringing yeah, utility, you know,
Yeah,
by trying to get as much teams, projects, like you said, having building on those chains, so other people can see and understand. Hey, these guys are building something really good here,
yeah.
some really good projects, and yeah,
Quality is marketing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And that's why we as well have some grants. We have, if you check on Twitter on Dogechain Family, which is the official Twitter account, we have also Battle of the Grants, in which 10 teams, 10 projects that were building on the chain have competed with a total prize pool of 10,000 in DC tokens. And yeah, we
Awesome.
have our finalists, Doge Tools and Hot Dodge. And one we go with $3,000 in DC, and you know, help them build further on the chain, and support them as well financially and technically with and marketing and so on, whatever they need.
And there's also already a launchpad built on Dogechain.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
cool. That's
it
cool.
was, yeah, from the beginning. I believe, yeah, they were supporting projects and tokens launching.
I'm a launchpad guy, so I like to see
Yeah,
that. This is really,
that's cool.
really, really interesting. Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Dude, I would like to thank you so much for introducing me to this project. And maybe somewhere near in the future we can have another chat to see how it's going by then.
Sure, another 6 months.
Yeah, right. Why not? Is there
Yeah.
anything last word you would like to mention about
Mhm.
Dogechain? Something that has to stick with people? They have to know about it.
Yeah. Well, those chain, just remember, it's the chain of memes and dreams.
Memes and dreams.
Memes and dreams, yeah. And now,
Awesome.
yeah, utility for Dogecoin, and you can do a lot more with your Doge. Just don't let them stick in your wallets. Basically, doing nothing, you know.
Make Dogecoin big again.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so
Thank you
much for
so much.
jumping in.
Thank you
And
for having me.
I hope to talk to you very soon again.
Yeah, thank you. Likewise as well.
Thank you. Have
Thanks.
a nice day, man. So, guys, wow. I don't know what you think of it, but it is really interesting. People are always looking for new platforms. They want they lose found find it, but there is one right here with all projects being built on it. Still early, but you know the community that Dogecoin has, like I said, is so big, right? If they can reach a tenth of that community already, then this project could be huge. And that's the cool thing about this crypto bear market. Good, new, big projects are being built in the crypto bear market. That's just what it is. And this might be one of them. So this is already in my portfolio, but it's also going on my watch list. So I definitely don't forget about it for now. Guys, what we came to do in the last 20 minutes of the live stream, trying to build a 100x crypto portfolio. Like I said, good projects are being born in the bear market, right? So a lot of new projects are definitely very interesting, but also all the projects, of course, right? What we are doing right now is a crypto portfolio giveaway. So you can win a full crypto portfolio as soon as the day that Bitcoin hits $100,000. I will give away the crypto portfolio with the biggest returns. And if we step into some low cap gems that can actually 100x, some might 20x, some might 500x, I don't know. But the goal is just to 100x that portfolio. If I can give away a $200,000 portfolio, guys, that will be the dream. And you can be like, why do you do that? It's a lot of money. Yeah, of course. But I have 3 portfolios left, so don't worry about me. I always give things away before they blow up. So that's just my style. So let's take a look at these portfolios. And someone is complaining about the background music. Sorry, bro. Sometimes I don't know how loud it is. All right, guys. All right. Let me take a look at 2 more comments, and then we dive into the portfolio. So someone asked about Lido DAO. Lido DAO is quite of an interesting project, if you ask me. It's a project that raises a lot of money, so the utility is definitely there. And let me take a real quick look at the price chart, because Lido is one of the projects on Ethereum. I think, yeah, here we go. Like, what the it pulled off a Doge, like it's gone. Lido is one of the projects on Ethereum that raises a lot of money, right? And that's what you want in this bear market. You want projects to survive the bear market. And how are they going to survive if they don't raise money? Well, Lido definitely raises money. Yeah, and if you look at the price chart, it came from its lowest point, like in November, which was just 2 months ago, to its highest point. It's a 3x already. 3x. So this thing outperformed the market. Now it's quite new. I don't know if I have a lot more history, or a chart with more history, but yeah, like buying right now, it doesn't feel good for me, as we have a lot of opportunities in this crypto bear market to buy a lot of coins at low prices, right? Buying something near its all-time high feels a little off, but then again, this coin shows strength in this bear market. Yeah, look very good. Null swap, the first DEX on nulls. I have heard about nulls sometimes, but I don't know. It never pops up anywhere or something like that. So is it really something that's worth keeping an eye on? Um, it was almost $9 now to 25 cents, and yeah. This could be a dead project or it could be a great opportunity. I don't know. I don't really know about this project, but yeah, it is a blockchain, of course. It is on Binance. It's on, yeah, basically everywhere. So that's quite interesting. Let's take a real quick look at the price chart because it might be something that's something to keep your eyes on. So let me take a look and let me pull up the Falama as well, because this website, I will be dropping a video Saturday with my 8 favorite tools to use to do crypto research, basically. And DeFi Llama is one of these. So already a little spoiler right there. Um, DeFi Llama didn't track this very good. I only see Nerve Network, which is a DEX. But there's also null swap. Okay. So might be okay, cool. I'm gonna check that out. Let me oh yeah. Do you think Nakamoto Games can hit $1 billion market cap? You know what it is? Soon I will be going live with Nakamoto Games as well. Should be pretty interesting. The thing is, we did so fantastic on Nakamoto Games. I bought it myself at 6 cents, and it did absolutely incredible. It pulled off a 5x. Anyone that got into Nakamoto, congratulations. Absolutely ripping. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way to 35 cents, by the way, because it's basically in price discovery, this whole point right here. But $1 billion market cap, it's a lot to ask. Although you never know. Crypto can Dogecoin is the living proof that everything is possible, right? So yes, it can. Is it likely? Well, currently with a $16 million market cap, let's round it up to 10 million to make it easy. Has to do 100x from here. Is it possible? It depends on what. Yeah, I don't rule it out, but I don't want to assume that it's going to happen. But does it have a lot of potential? In my opinion, yes, definitely, definitely. Okay, one last thing, and I have a couple of interesting things. Paybolt. I don't know what Paybolt is, bro. Um, and I cannot find it. So that was quick. Let me take a look. Um, Seedify, one of my favorite projects, got rejected. Fuck. Why? I could have put my money into Gala. Seedify got rejected. It looked like Seedify was going to break out of its downtrend, and instead it turned out to be a fake out, and we are right back in it. So could it go back all the way to 95 cents? Possible. Could it try to, break out again? Yes, but Seedify is still in the race, right? We had a lot of good examples like Fiore broke out perfectly. Even Illuvium, the project with a lot of bad token vestings, broke out as well. Seedify tried, but so far, no, not possible yet. Gala, for the people interested in Gala, by the way, I love crypto gaming though. Showing some weakness. It tries to get higher right here. Well, let me. It tries to go back up, but 3 times in a row we got sold right away, and I don't know, man. It feels like Gala, if there is going to be an altcoin pullback, or a general market pullback, I feel like Gala is dropping quite hard, but it's understandable after such a run, right? And I think that's a great opportunity, by the way. Another coin, and then we go to the portfolios, that looks pretty interesting is Cardano. I never thought I would say that, but Cardano always gets rejected all the way from August last year, not even November, where the all-time high for a lot of coins was, but August. And Cardano is struggling with this breakout point right here. So I'm very interested to see what Cardano is going to do this week. Is it going all the way down again to 33 cents? Or is it going to break out and, yeah, approaching 40, 45 cents, something like that? We have to see. Okay, so the crypto portfolios. Let's take a look at that. So I already explained what it is exactly, right? We're going to give away one of these four portfolios. So you can win Alex Becker's portfolio, Crypto Banter's portfolio, the community portfolio, or BitBoy's portfolio. Now, Alex Becker, I'm still dollar costing into everything, right? But the last couple of weeks, I haven't been buying. To be honest, everybody buying these pumps, I try to be patient. There will be a pullback at some point, and then I will buy. I'm not throwing my money away in the short term. But Alex Becker's portfolio so far it's up 12%. And it's mainly because of Falcon Forge and Gala that did quite well. D-Race is doing quite well as well. For the rest, Ad shares down, Kusama down, Superverse down, El Tora nothing. We haven't bought it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So Alex Becker's portfolio, it's doing okay, but not really moving yet. Crypto Banter. These are the 10 coins that I collected from Crypto Banter. It's hard because they have a lot of people, of course. But of all these people, this is mainly what they are shilling most. And some did really well. Gains Network, we have 80% Gains Network on that. Render, 70%. So as you can see, um, I've bought Render for 41 cents. And at 71, I sold it. It's now 83. Is that bad? No, because I think it will be lower again than 71 cents. So we have to take our profit because I want to put in $2,000. But if I can put in $3,000 in this portfolio, it's also nice. If that 100x's, nobody complains, right? So I try to accumulate as much money for this portfolio giveaway. What a lot of coins are doing quite good. These are no coins called by Ren. I think that's the magic right here. Stargate doing quite well, 58%. Arweave 47%. Remark 40%. So looking quite interesting. BitBoy. Oh, and it's up, by the way, 36% right now already. Already, right? It's not bad. BitBoy's portfolio is up almost 20%, which surprises me quite a lot as he only has high cap coins in his portfolio. And I thought that this would be the slowest mover. But this has done better than Alex Becker's portfolio. So, yeah, the market is always surprising. So quite interesting. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. H-bars up 45%, Filecoin 35%, IOTA 37%, Internet Computer 42%. So looking good. Only Quant is down 30%, and Matic haven't bought yet. So yeah. And then the last one, of course, and then we're going to wrap up the live stream, is the community portfolio. And the community portfolio, you guys gave the calls for this portfolio right here. And whoa, and this portfolio did very good. I don't know who of you guys called Ajax, but you were in AI before AI was AI. So that's pretty cool. Up 138%, right? And I did sell way too soon. Way too soon. Bought it at 0. Well, I bought it at 5 cents, sold it at 12, right? So, meh. It's now 18. I should not have sold everything. I should have dollar costed out. But once the AI hype wears off a little bit, I'm going to FOMO the hell back into that. ALBT, 50%, great. RFox, 50%, also doing great. Everything is doing good, man. Thank you guys for the good calls, I would say. That's it for now. I want to wrap it up. Thanks for joining the live stream. Check out Dogechain if you're interested in that. Found it very interesting. I think I'm going to add it to my portfolio after I've done a little more research. But he sold me, man. It's good. It's good. For now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you very soon.